In this video, I want to talk about Bollinger Bands, a technical indicator. Now, Bollinger Bands were created by John Bollinger, which is where the name came from. And what it is a moving average here in the middle going back 20 candles of any time length. So it will work on a 2-minute candle, 5-minute, 10-minute, or 1-day candle too. And what you have on the lower lines is 2 standard deviations below or above the current price range of the candles. So what you see here is this is today, December 20th, 2017. And this is the end of yesterday's closing. So the range is a lot smaller because the candles are smaller towards the close yesterday. Whereas at the open, it was pretty volatile. So you get a much bigger range in the Bollinger Bands. So what you'll notice when you look at these Bollinger Bands in the range is that about 90% of the candles are within the range. Stocks rarely go over 2 standard deviations for very long above or below the range. Now, let's look at that. So it did it briefly here in the open when it's volatile, so I'm not paying much attention to that. But you'll notice right here, when it goes below the 2 standard deviations, it quickly snaps back up. And then it comes back here and quickly snaps back up. Again, these are 2-minute candles, so that's within 2 minutes. It went down and went right back up. All right, let's go all the way up to here. Again, quickly went above and back down. This one is starting to show a pretty strong uptrend. There's 3 candles that occurred before it was pushed down. Now, the uptrend resumed, but it didn't go above the 2 standard deviations. So what this is telling you, for it to go up above 2 standard deviations for 3 candles before being pushed down hard and start trending up again in the top half of the range, that's showing you that for right now, American Airlines is in a strong uptrend. Okay, so I definitely would want to be buying into that based on this price action and this indicator right now. Anywhere from starting right in here, anywhere in there. Okay, and then here's the thing I want you to notice here. We're in the bottom half of the indicator right here. And then from there, it stays in the top half of the indicator or above right until there. That's a really good signal that it's the end of the move, because strong trends, uptrends, are going to stay in the top half of the indicator. Now, we even go below the lower indicator, the 2 standard deviations below. And again, it quickly snapped back up. At this point, I wouldn't know if the stock was going to go up or down. But we'll still see that, again, when it goes above the indicator, it stops. It either, this consolidates, it goes sideways until the indicator catches up. And then it goes down and snaps back up. So it's a pretty good sign to look for what's happening with a stock. You can see little snapbacks and you can trade them based on this indicator. Also, Bollinger Bands work really well in connection with other indicators like MACD or momentum, because they show things a little bit differently. They present the data a little bit differently. So that's valuable information. Now, to set up your trade, let's look at a daily chart of American Airlines. Obviously, for the last few weeks at least, American Airlines has been in a strong uptrend. And even on the daily charts, when it goes above 2 standard deviations, it snaps back down intraday. Did it again, except for it did close above briefly. And then again, it went above and was pushed back down quickly. So even though American Airlines is in a strong uptrend. If it goes above 2 standard deviations, they're typically going to push it back down quickly. Or if it goes below 2 standard deviations, they'll snap it back up, at least briefly. So that's useful information, and you can create trading strategies based on that knowledge. Okay, I know guys that do that, and they can do really well with that. So just be aware of that. Again, anytime you notice a tendency for a stock to do something in a certain situation, that's a potentially tradable event, and you can create a trading strategy based on that. And you can use indicators or the charts or whatever you want to help set up that indicator. Then as you research it, you determine the parameters based on profit targets and individual stocks and stop loss places and things of that nature. So this is how you do it. This is Bollinger Bands. Now we'll look at some other technical indicators later on as well, but I hope this helps. This is Gregg Killpack with Trader2B, and good luck in your trading.